Hi everyone. So in today's tutorial, I'm gonna tell you about a subscription feature which we have just come up with on Tiger platform. So basically, subscription feature will allow you to create several subscriptions plan for your users. You can create uh, listed changes to subscription plan and set varying functionalities for your users, and your users will get those functionalities with the type of plan they will choose. So to talk about listed changes, these are the features which you can have in a subscription plan. So basically you can control how much number of listings they are allowed to post, how much number of featured listings they can have, dynamic commission per plan, restrictions on viewing profile, restrictions on contacting other people, number of images per listing, and numbers of orders allowed. So these are all the features which is currently available on our platform. Please be mindful when you are adding the feature. The added feature is not going to get removed after it is added because of obvious reasons. We cannot remove those features because if, for example, one of your users have bought any plan, it's not feasible for us to remove that feature because obviously it's gonna create discrepancies. So be very sure before selecting any of the options, and that's the only catch in this subscription plan. Be very sure before choosing any feature. Keep your use case in mind and then choose these features. So now let's moving ahead. So basically you will find subscriptions plan or the option to set up subscription in configure section of admin dashboard. One little piece of information is that it will only work with Stripe. It's not gonna work with any other payment gateway because Stripe is the only payment gateway which has auto renewal for now, which means the plan of the user is going to get auto renewed after its expiry date using the user's card. But again, that is something which is not a setback because obviously we are focusing on making it more robust for other payment gateways, and in down the line in future we will add manual payment so that all the other payment gateways could use that, and our users can use that. Yeah, so moving forward, you can have subscription option and configure. After clicking on subscription, this page will pop up. So before adding plan, you have to choose features for plans. So this is all the different features which are allowed, obviously. So let's suppose I want my users to restrict on number of listings allowed. I'm gonna select it, and I want my users to restrict on dynamic commission per plan. So dynamic commission per plan will allow your users not to pay the general commission which you have described in the payment setting, but the commission which you will describe in the plan. Let's suppose if in your payment setting the general commission is 10%, you can describe 5% here, and if your users have bought the plan, they are going to pay only 5% of whatever transaction they are having. So dynamic commission per plan and restriction on viewing profile. So I'm going to apply changes. Again, just want to tell you that be very sure before selecting any of these features because they cannot be changed later on. So I'm going to apply changes. After applying changes, now you can move ahead with adding a plan here. So you can have your subscription name. Let's suppose my subscription name is test. Amount, whatever amount you want, let's suppose $10. Duration, let's suppose 7 days. Subscription description, so this is a test subscription. You can put in whatever you want according to your use case. Number of open listing a user is allowed to have. So if I will put 5, so the user who bought this plan will only have access to post 5 listings only. After that he is not able to add any more. Then seller transaction fees. Yeah, so this will override the general transaction fees which you have put in your payment systems in Stripe settings. So if you put 5% here and minimum transaction fees of 100, So rather than cutting the transaction fees 10%, it will cut 5% until or unless your user have not bought the plan. If he had bought the plan, the seller transaction fee will be 5% only. Also, you have set free commissions. So obviously, if you don't want any commissions from your users, you can just simply click on it, and this will all be void and null. So after selecting this, your users don't have to pay any commission to you. Again, if you want, you can have restrictions on viewing profile and then save. After saving, you will see that there is a subscription plan which is available. Now to check this, let's go to another window. Now to test this subscription feature, now I am in a user account. So let's suppose I'm gonna post a listing. So it will redirect me to a billing plan where I have to select a plan. As you can see, this is a test subscription plan. I have to select it. Before selecting, I need to add card. So basically all the informations given here, all the options given here will be applied to any subscriptions plan you will form. So if my user is going to buy a $10 plan, he is able to post listings up to 5, then he is not liable to pay any commission to the admin of the platform. Also, he can have restrictions on viewing profile. I mean, he will not have any restrictions on viewing profile, normal user will have. So about that restriction, let me show you. Now if I want to see the profile of the lister, I will click on view profile. You don't have the access to view other users on the platform. You may opt for a plan that suits your requirement better. So basically this is saying that I don't have any active plan and I need to get those plans. So if your users want to buy any plan, we just need to go to settings, and there is the last option, subscription. You just need to click on it and buy a new plan. After buying a new plan, he is able to post listings, he is able to transact commission free, as well as he is able to view the profile of the lister. So that's all for today's tutorial. See you in the next one. Bye bye.